Hello guys, Master Ace here, and this is going to be my Amiibo impression of Super Mario Odyssey wedding theme Mario Amiibo. Yeah, these are basically the Amiibo that conjunction with, of course, the game that came out, that most anticipated game for the Switch, Super Mario Odyssey. So I'm going to do is I'm going to open them and I'm going to give my impression about them, the design, the functionality, and the collectability for this one. So with that, let me just give you minutes of opening this and then I'll give my impression of the Super Mario Odyssey Amiibo wedding theme, if that makes sense. And of course, let's not forget the champions from The Legend of Zelda, A Breath of the Wild Amiibo Wave 2. Yeah, if you know them, it's from the game, the fourth champion that helps Link to protect against Calamity Ganon. So we're gonna look at them and give my impression of them as well. So yeah, good day to be an Amiibo fan. Yep. Alright, I'll be back. So the first one I'm gonna give impressions are the Super Mario Odyssey wedding theme Amiibo. Yes, it is the Super Mario line, but this one's very specific to, of course, Super Mario Odyssey, because the theme of the game is weddings. As you can see here, they're all dressed in wedding outfit. You know, groom with a suit, each with a special wedding dress. Yeah, there's a story behind it, but this is not the place to talk about it. That's spoiler territory. So if you play the game, then you know what it is. So we're gonna try to keep this spoiler free. So my impression with this are, first of all, what they offer to Super Mario Odyssey. Yeah, there's part like it does tell you what the does in the back of the package. Such as if you use the Mario one, you basically get invincible for a limit of time using her Peach, wedding Peach there. If you know the anime, she gives you full health again, and Bowser will help you find all the purple coins in the game, or the kingdom coins, that's what I call it. And a little bit of a spoiler here, it doesn't really have to be this specific Amiibo. Any Mario Amiibo will give you invincibility. Any Peach Amiibo, whether this one, the Super Mario Brothers one, or the Smash Brothers one, will always give you health. Same goes with Bowser. But this one basically gives you an exclusive wedding theme outfit for Mario. Yes, including her. I'm just going to leave it out there. But yes. You can also get an in-game, but with the Amiibo, you get an access earlier, and save some coins. Again, a little bit of spoiler there. Some of the costume that you want to get, it takes, well, sometimes it gets kingdom currency, and sometimes you get coin, the actual coin. Alright. So the functionality, excuse me. Yeah, for the Super Mario Odyssey, it's okay. It's a read only, so you don't have to write anything about it. It's not like building up your friends' points or your Mario points, or power points on Smash Tennis for the Wii U. Okay. So with that, let's look at Mario first. So again, wedding theme, I kind of like it, and if you can notice, it's actually a bit smaller. It's like the same size as the Smash Bros. One. Because if you notice the Super Mario one, they tends to be big compared to the Smash Bros. One. They're big. For this one, kind of surprised that they're not. They're actually the same size as the Smash Bros. One. Excuse me. Yeah. So look at Dr. Mario there. Yes. Scan him, you unlock a costume. There you go. But again, there you go. So again, oh yeah, by the way, also they're all $13, so they're not $15 or $16. I'm gonna see why the Zelda ones are $16 to this one. But okay, like I said here, like look at Mario, not bad with his tuxedo, or I think that's a tuxedo with a top hat. Kind of cool. It's really cool. And yes, you can get it in game. And him in a tuxedo looks awesome. And like, there's not much detail because come on. I mean, there's detail. The hat actually like rough because it's, top hat. They're not really supposed to be smooth. So if you kind of feel it, it is kind of rough. You got the M there for Mario, and then the ribbon, the buttons, and then of course in the back the thing for the tuxedo. Pretty cool. Like it. It's awesome. And again, surprisingly not that big, but hey, at least it's in a tuxedo. So the next one is a little bit of heavy. Not so much heavy, but it's heavy because it's Peach on a wedding dress. And like I said, this wedding dress is sort of special, but I'm not going to say why. And as well with the quote-unquote tiara. Believe it or not, same deal. If you play the game, then you know what I'm talking about. But for people who have not played the game yet, the tiara is also special. It is part of the game. Let's just say it's someone you also rescue. So let's just leave it out there. So of course, you see Dredd, there's Jewel. Of course, Peach because she's gonna get married or supposedly for get married, which again part of the story. So again, you might say, there's not a lot of detail, like no design. I mean, it has the crevice for the folds for the dress. And if you really look carefully, some of them, like the bottom part, it had some sort of glitter, along with the veil. I think that's what you call it for the headdress for the wedding. I mean, it kind of feel like it has glitter in it, so trying to make it like, glittery, I guess. Because again, it is a wedding dress. Not bad. Yeah, it's not so much detail, like a lot of design, but it's a wedding dress. It just has to be white. Like I said, the crown there, or the tiara, excuse me, it looks like it's from the game, and again, you'll find out why if you play the game. So, her expression, yeah, it's like, because again, the story is that Bowser's forcing her to marry him. So what does Mario also do? Well, again, that's part, if we come to the end, you'll understand. So not bad. This might be an interesting one. Again, it's heavy, it's Bowser in a tuxedo, so I know some people call him a certain word, but I'm not going to say it here. But yeah, it's not bad, This was actually more detailed than Mario and Peach. If you look carefully, his tuxedo, there's actually some rough design there. And then of course you see the bracelet. And even his shoe, I like his shoes. It has that weird metal jaw thing. It kind of shows like, he's evil. Same thing with his hat, if you look carefully. Has spikes. And of course he has his insignia, the Bowser insignia, and then of course his top hat. And in the game, the top hat's pretty cool. Really awesome. And then even in the vest, he has a vest. You can see the purple vest, the bow there. So very detailed for $12.99. But yeah, I think it's gonna be one of my favorite Bowser design because he's in a tuxedo. You can make you can imagine he's let's just say a player could be or a host. Host maybe. Use your imagination. I'm trying to be nice and I don't want to say the word. But still, yeah, it's really awesome. Yep, and you can see the tail, of course. So chances are there's a hole in his pants for his tail. I mean, come on. So, but yeah, I mean, you really hardly see Bowser in a outfit. I mean, it's always, Bowser. So, but yeah, that's pretty cool, Bowser. It's not like, Bowser without his outfit. And also, just a little bonus, I saw this World of Nintendo. Yep, Larry Koopa. I wouldn't be surprised if they end up being an Amiibo at some point. If it is, oh man, goodbye money wallet, or wallet crusher is what they call it. Alright, so but yeah, pretty cool. Larry Koopa there. Okay, that's World of Nintendo, so not much detail. Not really much articulated except from the hands, and then it comes with a wand. A little trick to make it stand with the wand going up. Well, that worked. Right there. But usually I have to put it down just to have support. But there you go. Larry Koopa. Bowser in his wedding outfit. There you go. The Super Mario Odyssey Amiibo. Like I said, it does help you in the game if you need to find stuff or if you're in a bind. And also, it also helps you find power moons by talking to a certain character in the game. And again, you'll understand it if you play the game. So I highly recommend it. Play the game. It's really, really fun. So there you go. The Super Mario Odyssey Amiibo. My impression about it, I give them top notch. Pretty good for what it is. I mean, Nintendo's all about quality, so wouldn't be surprised. So yeah. So the next one I'm gonna give my impressions are the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild Wave 2 Amiibo. Basically, the 4 champions. Again, who they are. Basically, they play a big part in the game. Again, if you have not played the game, I highly recommended it. So, due to spoiler territory, I'm not gonna basically give their premise, but again, play the game. It's really fun. But I can tell you the names of these 4 champions. So, they're basically are. He's the Rook, of course. He's a Goron. If you played the Zelda game, you know what they are. And then that's Rivali, the Ritos. Yes, you've seen him in prior Freeze game. Well, one of them I can think of at the top of my head are from Wind Waker. There are Rito people there. They look different. Again, remember, Breath of the Wild is a different timeline and a different. It could be also, different timeline. Let's just say that. You gotta read the Historia book. They'll explain it. But yeah, it's Rito. And then Mifa. She's a Zoro or a Zora. Yes, again, there are multiple versions of what Zora looks like. From Twilight Princess, from Ocarina of Time, even the original one. In Breath of the Wild, they look different, but they're still the same thing. They are called Zoras. And of course, Urbosa, she's a Gerudo. And if you know the premise about Gerudos, then you'll understand what Ganondorf is. Again, due to spoiler territory, I'm not going to really explain all this. If you want to know, you can always go to Google. But also play Zelda games, you'll understand it. They're fun. There you go. So, first of all, what do they do in the game? Well, if you use them in the Breath of the Wild, you basically drop chests. Okay, that's easy. Because the game, like I said, it's fun. It's sort of a Skyrim type game. It can be hard in the beginning, but you scanning those amiibo in, they'll drop not only material that you need, such as food, weapon, whatever. They'll also have chests. And sometimes it'll be randomized, and they'll get exclusive item or exclusive armor for them that actually gonna help you from the game. From what I heard, I have tried it, but not my luck wasn't on my side, so I just get like random weapons, of course, based on what they have. For Urbosa, you get like a sword or shield. For Mifa, you get like a spear, trident. Rivali, you get like a bow. And the Rook, you get a giant blade, two-handed sword. But of course, it's supposed to be a giant rock guy, so he can hold it with one hand there. But if your legs holds it, you need to have 2 hands, so no shield. Again, like I said, the game is more of a Skyrim open world than your previous game. But again, it's fun. So that's what the functionality of this for. You get exclusive armor, and you get the weapon, respective to what they do. Again, using the Legend of Zelda one, the 30th anniversary, the Smash Bros. One, you will get certain exclusive weapons. Sadly, unlike the Super Mario Odyssey, for some of them, you can only get it via Amiibo, but for them, I don't think you do, except for the armor. Yeah, to get armor, that's it. So, there you go, that's what the functionality is. So with that, now let's look at their design, impression box. So, you know what, let's just start from left to right. So for the first one, Urbosa, basically again, she's a female Gerudo. And if you know who another Gerudo is, the bad guy, Ganondorf, at least everybody should know that. So she's the champion of Gerudo. And yeah, this is basically the default, like, position. Yeah, she's turning her back because she's trying to be, let's just quote unquote be, a badass. Let's just say that, excuse the language, but a badass. Of course, if you notice, all four of them, they do have a blue tunic, or a blue, not tunic, that's Link. Remember, his default design is a blue tunic. Each one of them have like some sort of blue cloth. So for her, it's a blouse, let's just say, skirt, blouse, or whatever. So again, each one of them are $59.99, and you can see why to some extent, because they're more detailed than the Super Mario Odyssey amiibo. So like I said before, let's say it again, it really depends on the game and basically the design of the character. That the Lady Wada basically said some of them, he doesn't feel like each one of them should be the same price, but you don't want to confuse your consumer. So basically the closest thing they can do is depends on the game. So if it's Breath of the Wild, I guess they're all $59.99. So yeah, like her, that's why you see she's very detailed. The shield, sword. I'm gonna turn this around. The design there. Yeah, very, very detailed. Much, of course, you see the divine beast. I forgot what it's called, but yeah, if you bought the amiibo, then you'll know. But again, if you know the Zelda game, yeah, I do apologize. I do forgot because wow, I did finish the game, but that was a while back. You know, I'm playing Super Mario Odyssey. So, but that's one of the divine beasts. So the design there, even her armor. Let's just say that again, very detailed. I can see why. Kind of like I showed the Breath of the Wild Link in Zelda and the Guardian, except for the Bokolin, but it's a Bokolin. But yeah, it's very detailed there. So she has the sword, then you put the sword in, the shield, so there you go. I don't have fun, so I'm rambling much about it. So Mifa, same goes, she's a Zoran. She has a trident, really detailed, not bad. And again, same thing, she's wearing some sort of cloth that represents that she's a champion. And if you really look carefully, you see the divine beast that you have to liberate in her kingdom. You see, and then we look closely, she has like jewels. Of course, the cloth, I guess let's just say that. You even see a bracelet. And then I guess her crown. Of course, you remember she's like a fish lady, mermaid type fish lady. Yeah. So there you go, not bad. Of course, the fin. There you go. And again, play the game, then you'll understand why. So yeah, like I said, these are the Zora and Breath of the Wild. That, again, looks different than the other ones, but again, it is what it is. So it's not bad. I can see, again, I'm not sort of defending it, but I just kind of see why they're $59.99. Although maybe because they're not making out of money this amiibo, and this is all we're gonna amp it up. But you can't always make that as a norm because it doesn't really make sense. Especially if you're gonna compare it with a Super Mario, has less detail, has less design. Why is that gonna be $59.99? It doesn't make sense. So yeah. Alright, so then Mifa now is Vivaldi. He's a Rito. And if you notice, he has a bow, his crossbow. Yeah. I'm surprised I don't see where he puts the arrow, but again, same thing. Again, this one has a scarf, and if you notice the scarf it has, another divine beast. Again, play the game, you'll understand. So this guy of course he's supposed to be feathery because he's a bird, but again, he apparently has braids, so maybe that's feather and braid. Who knows? Didn't really notice that, but again, the designer, the bow, he even put like a scarf there for his bow, just to I can show that that's his bow. Of course, you see like leg bracelet. Because remember, their hands are wings, they fly, but they also hold stuff. And then his armor, winged armor. Not bad there. So there you go, the valley, and then there you go, the divine beast there. Not bad again. I can see why it's $59.99. Again, it is hard to justify, but And like I said, remember beside them, the Metroid was $30 a 2-pack, and they're just a bit more detailed than the Smash Bros. One. Again, who knows? You probably can ask Nintendo for it. I don't think they never mentioned it, but why some are $15.99 versus $12.99? Who knows? Alright, so the last one I'm going to show is the Root, the Goron champion. And of course, if you know what they are, let's just say they're strong people. They can turn to, well, not rock, but they can turn themselves into a ball, and their skin's supposed to be made out of rocks. If you look in the back, there's like rock texture in the back. Again, that's what Goron's are. Okay, so with that, there's Goron. Of course, he has big hands. There's his bracelet. Of course, it's supposed to be like a happy. In the game, let's just say he's happy, and he's holding a great sword or a great blade, giant sword, Zabakto. If you know what it is, for a normal person, that's a two-handed sword. Since this guy's supposed to be huge in the game, he can hold it with one hand. Imagine him in a Zelda Warrior game, or Zelda Musou, Hyrule Warrior, the game. So anyway, you see his, they don't really have much armor. I know, like 300, but he has something like, I don't know what that is, but that's his armor, I guess, or chest bracelet, armor. And then of course he has hair, 'cause it's supposed to be like his old. And then he has one of those fundoshi, that's what they call it, fundoshi. Because in another Zelda game, there's a part where you do sumo and they're wearing fundoshi. It's there, Oh, speaking of that, of course, he has also a scarf, just like Rivali, and he has his own Divine Beast picture there. Again, he plays a big part in the game. You'll find out why when you play the game. I'm just trying to try this spoiler-free, but even so, hey, I'm a Zelda fan. I played it, I know, but there are some people maybe they want to try it, and that's the reason why I'm trying to be spoiler-free. So there you go, big guy. A lot of people like him because he's big, he has big arms, like bigger than his face. Street Fighter, come in mind. It's not bad. So there you go, and he's heavy. He is heavy. I mean, who would want to fight? This guy or this fella? This guy or this guy? Just asking. Alright, so let's put this back. So there you go. Those are my thoughts, my impression of not only the Super Mario Odyssey Amiibo, the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild Amiibo Wave 2. So the question now is, what are the Amiibo for 2018? So I'm gonna assume 2018 because you gotta leave it to something dynamic, something like the AAA game for Amiibo representative. This makes sense. Last year, I think, was the Legend of Zelda 30th anniversary, so why not? So yeah, spoiler in my second channel, I'll be talking about the acquisition. There you go. Yeah, so the next one that people know that probably be 2018 are it's a 3-pack Shovel Knight Amiibo. I don't think they're gonna be that popular per se. I think it was Spectre Knight, Plague Knight, and Gold Knight. Yeah, there's gonna be an update on Shovel Knight. So I need to buy at least the Switch version, but I do have it for the Wii U. If it's cheap enough, like $9 maybe. Oh, speaking of, well, since I'm saying about ports of game, when I buy the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild for the Switch, if it's cheap enough, maybe like $20. If it's a player Nintendo Select, maybe. Like I tell you about that game, when I played it on the Wii U, that game was long. Okay, that game is freaking long. Not going back to it. I'm too old. I'm not playing it again. I know a lot of my friends said, "Oh, you got Switch. That's one game you should get for your collection is the Breath of the Wild." Like, yeah, I know, but I already played it. Not doubling down. I'm not double dipping that. I'm sorry. I mean, I already did it with Twilight Princess HD, but it did come with Wolflink, and it came in handy in Breath of the Wild. So yeah, not that bad. Not that bad, but still, again, I don't know, man. I mean, it's a long game. It's a freaking long game. I even had to cheat to find some of the shrine, trying to figure out because it's actually ridiculous. It's just like, wow. It's a fun game, but it's just so yeah, those are my thoughts, my impression of the, again, Mario Odyssey Amiibo and the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild with Amiibo. New design, no surprise there. It's from Nintendo. They're not gonna, quote unquote, you know, demeanor themselves or half-ass, excuse the language. I mean, Jack Pacific, though, they're not that bad also. You know, like Larry Koopa there. Yeah, so with that, thanks for watching.